Hey guys, what's going on? It's Positive here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the top 5 mages in Smite total. I already made a video of the top 5 mages in Clash, but I figured I'd make one, just over the entirety of the game. And how we're going to do it is we're going to take a bunch of things into account. We're going to be taking the total damage from all of their abilities. We're going to be taking the win percentage. We're going to be taking in hard CC and soft CC into account. Just a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of stats. And each one of these is going to be a category. And each category is going to be based off of a point system. And I'll get into the point system later on throughout the video. Before each category starts, I will tell you the point system and how it's going to be working. But at the end of the last category, I will take all of the points that the gods have gathered, I'll total them up, and then the top 5 gods with the most points is going to be our top 5 gods. And if that doesn't satisfy you, then I will have a completely opinionated, my own top 5 of my favorite gods, completely biased. But anyway, let's get into the first category. And in the first category, I am going to total up the abilities of each god. So ability 1, plus ability 2, plus ability 3, plus ability 4, and total that, and the top total damage will be ranked 1, and the top 10 will get 1 point. So obviously, I'm not going to base the entire video off of this first one, because Agni's 1 will not hit all of its ticks, Ra's heal will not hit all of its ticks, and Poseidon 2, you're not going to hit all 3 of those procs on every basic for the entirety of the duration. So this is just the first round to get a basis on damage output. So at the end of round 1, at the end of the ability round, we get Anubis as the most damaging god, and that shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. Number 2 is Poseidon. That's because of his 2. Did a massive amount of damage, but again, you're not going to hit all of those basics in a real match. Next is Freya because of her basic buff, and then 4 through 10 are listed as well if you want to pause and check out their damages. Anyway, these gods get 1 point each, and we are moving on to the next round. Okay, so round 2 is going to be ranked win percentages, and I need to vent to you guys about casual win percentages on very specific gods, but I'll get into that later. Anyway, ranked win percentages. This information was gotten off of smite.gg, and it includes all of Season 5 so far. I think it has over 100,000 matches played. Out of 100,000 matches, these are the win percents of all the gods. It doesn't surprise me that Zhongkui's ranked number 1 in Conquest. It does surprise me that Zhongkui's ranked number 1 across all of Ranked. So that's Duel, and that's Joust, and Conquest. Zhongkui is ranked number 1. If you want to win ranked games, you just pick Zhongkui every time. Haboa obviously has the highest ban rate. Anyway, the point system for this round, I decided that since, I was going to count all of casuals and pull them in together for the top 10. I figured, for ranked, I'm just going to make Conquest, Joust, and Duel. Those top 10 gods in those categories are all going to get a half a point. So Zhongkui will get 1.5 points. And I did this mainly because ranked, it's kind of more important in a sense. This is when people are playing the god the hardest. So in total, I'm giving this round an extra half of a point. And in turn, this will probably set some gods over the others. So the top 10 gods for this category, number 1 obviously being Zhongkui, doesn't come as a surprise. He was number 1 in all 3 of the ranked categories, in the ranked game modes. So pause the video if you want to look over all the 10. They're listed below, along with their points beside them. I didn't total the points yet. I'm going to total the points at the end of the video. But moving on to the next category, and that is going to be the casual game modes. And this is where I'm going to vent to you guys, because PC, it's fine. PC doesn't have this problem. but I play on Xbox, and Xbox has a serious problem. So as you can see here, I'm not going to spend much time on this, but as you can see, Aphrodite, she's played a lot on PC compared to other gods, but not near as bad as this next screenshot. This next screenshot is Xbox, and wow, one player on Xbox, multiple players on Xbox have more games played than the top 5 on PC all put together. And the win ratio is through the roof. And you want to know why? It's because of Susan and Loki. Susan being Susano. Yeah, Afro, Susan, Loki, that combo runs games in Smite. Clash, Arena, Joust, Siege, it's all ran by Aphrodite Susan. And it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I spent way too much time talking about that. So, for this category, because I couldn't find any other website that listed the win percents of the mages in Smite, I decided that I would go to Smite Guru and individually count the top 5 of every mage, count their wins, count their losses, and figure their win percent for each one. And it'd be the top 5. It's not completely accurate, but it's not completely inaccurate. I mean, these are the people that are playing the god the most. Just looking at the sheet that I have now with all the numbers written on it, healers are insane for casuals. But yeah, here's the top 10 for you guys on your screen. As you see, wow. Hell? If you know how to play Hell, you know how to win games, my dude. Alright? And she's not even the most played. Scylla's the most played. Scylla and Aphrodite are pretty close to being the most played. And they have pretty respectable win percentages. But Hell is just through the roof. She had 791 wins and only 260 losses. These are the top 5 people on PC. And I just use PC. I didn't use Xbox because obviously Xbox is unreliable on the top side of people. But yeah, there's the top 10 gods and their points listed beside them. Hell at number 1. The next category, we have soft CC and hard CC. For this specific category, I decided that hard CC would equal 1 point per second of crowd control, and soft CC would equal 1 point per 2 seconds of crowd control. So out of all of this, going through all the gods, it was obvious to me that Zhonghui had the most soft and hard CC combined by almost a full point, and that came from his soft CC, so that was 2 extra seconds. Next was Raijin, that's with his ult, but obviously if you use all of Raijin's CC in his ult, you're not going to get that much damage off, so it's kind of you would want to mix it in, and that would take off an entire point. And then there was a lot of people underneath of that kind of tied in points, so they're on there, they're in the top 10. That's pretty much the final round. I couldn't really think of anything else to categorize these guys, so I don't know. I think I did a decent job. If you want to tell me what category I could have put in, or what I could have done differently in this video, then definitely put a comment down below. So with that being said, let's get into the final part of the video where I total up all the points and we figure out who are the top 5 mages in Smite based on the stats. Okay guys, there you have it. This is the top 5 mages in Smite according to the statistics. Now before you go, oh that's not, well, I decided to give Zhonghui an extra point because he got number 1 in all of the ranked categories, plus he had 2 full seconds or more of soft CC than anybody else in the entire mage class. So these are the top 5 according to the statistics, and I don't think anybody will disagree with me that Zhonghui should be at number 1. Unless they give him a nerf, he's just a dominant force. Now, for my personal opinion, what I would do differently on this list is I would take out Apwash, I would put Agni and Nox at number 2 and number 3, and then I would have Habois at number 4 and Zeus at number 5. That's just my personal opinion. It'd be either Zeus at number 5 or Chang'e at number 5. I think they're both really strong. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you stuck towards the end, and I hope that if you enjoyed this video, you will share it with your friends. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Stay positive.